primary school definition of similes and metaphors, if you like. Not that there's anything wrong with the primary school definition, but I just thought we'd start there. You probably know that a simile is a comparison between any two things using the words like or as. So for an example, you might say something is as blue as the sky, or you might say my brother eats like a pig. For example, you might have a metaphor or a simile, the moon looked like blood. You might have that as your simile. But you can take that simile, the moon looked like blood, and you can make it a lot more punchier and a lot more impactful if you simply refer to, at some point in your poem, the blood moon. Now, you're not saying the moon is blood or the moon looks like blood. You're just calling it the blood moon, and you're making that mental association for people, and they can decide for themselves what it is, what qualities it is about blood, what qualities it is about the moon that you're trying to bring together in your poem. So you don't always have to use that sentence structure of the moon is or the moon looks like. So again, that's a very simple thing, but it's a way of freshening up your phraseology. The way you write your actual metaphors and similes is something to consider.
In this poem, you will talk about all 5 of your senses. Smell, touch or feel, hearing, taste, and sight. This will be a fun way to think about your 5 senses. In fact, a huge portion of your brain is devoted only to your senses. Here's a diagram that shows how much of your brain is used just for your senses. Notice how much is devoted to touch and to taste specifically. I'm going to ask you 5 questions about your favorite color, and you will write down or have someone else write down your answers, and those answers will become your poem. First, what's your favorite color? Mine is green, especially dark green. All right, think of your favorite color, and now imagine that you're walking down the street and you turn a corner, and there in front of you, floating in the air, is a blob of your favorite color. It seems friendly, so you walk up to it, you say hello, and you lean forward and give it a big sniff. What does your favorite color smell like? Put your answer down like this, and I'll use my favorite color as an example. Dark green smells like pine needles. Now you reach out and pinch out a little piece of your favorite color and feel it in your fingers. What does your favorite color feel like? Is it as smooth as glass, as cold as ice? Does it feel like sandpaper? Write down, or have someone else write down, what your favorite color feels like. With that pinch in your hand, you hold it up to your ear, and your favorite color is making a sound. What does your favorite color sound like? And with that same pinch, you give it a taste. So without repeating what your favorite color smells like, what do you think your favorite color would taste like? You give the rest of that pinch of your favorite color back to your favorite color, and that makes your favorite color very happy. And when your favorite color is happy, it takes the form of its favorite shape. What does your favorite color look like? Now, this could be a simple shape like a square or a triangle, or the shape of an object or even an animal. So write down, or have someone else write down, what your favorite color would look like. So you've written down what your favorite color smells like, feels like, sounds like, tastes like, and looks like, which means you've written a 5-line poem about your favorite color. Now, just like movies and books, poems have titles. So what do you want to call your poem? Put that title at the top of your paper. By talking about your favorite color, like you've done, you have successfully used 3 very important techniques in your poem. Images, which are descriptions based on any of your 5 senses. Similes, that's S-I-M-I-L-E-S, which is when you compare 2 things using the words like or as. just as you have done in your poem. In fact, we use similes in conversation all the time. Try to notice the next time you use a simile when you're describing something to somebody. You also use synesthesia. That's SYNESTHESIA. That means you have mixed up the senses in some way. Some people experience synesthesia in their lives. Some people can taste numbers or see certain colors when they hear certain sounds. Other artists like you use synesthesia in their work.
When we are talking about writing figuratively in poetry, we think about two things. We think about similes and metaphors. This is something that has been there since high school poetry, writing and reading. So very simple simile exercise is dash is like, yeah. Now what I want you to do is I'm going to tell you what that dash is. I want you to think about your personal experience of that dash. For example, if I say a star is like, now you can come up with a star is like a light bulb at night that shows me the way. So basically, you have to compare it to something, yeah? And using the word is like. For example, if I say dogs are like, you can say dogs are like the ideal friend I wish to have, or dogs are like monsters that you love, stuff like that. But from your genuine experience of dogs. For example, if you do not like dogs, or if you do not think what I think about stars, let's say, then don't write that. So I'm going to try to give you 5 words. Just have your notepad pen or just a notepad in your computer ready. Type out a sentence finishing that dash is like, yeah? So here goes. Number 1, sleep is like. 3 sentences. I'm gonna give you 1 minute exactly. Not even 1 minute, I'm giving you like 45 seconds. Second word, exams are like, exams were like, whatever you want to go with. Coming up on the third word, if you're not getting time to do 3, that's okay. Just keep it. You can finish it later. Summer is like.